Hello and welcome to this tutorial about how to use the search results page. What you're looking at right now is the home page. So let's do a search so we can get to the search results page. And I'm going to search for Henry Wallace. In case you don't know who he was the vice president under FDR from 1941 through 1945, and he was a native of Iowa. So we type in his name in quotes because we want his full name. And we hit go, and up comes the search results page. The top bar is the same as it is on all pages: home, advanced search, and contact us, so I won't revisit that. It shows us where it is in the total number of results, 611, and it's showing us result 1 through result 10. And over here it shows you the number of the pages. So this would be page 1, which is 1 through 10, and this would be page 2 if I went to that, which I'll just do real quick. That's results 11 through 23, etc. And then you can go back and forwards here. So let's go back to page 1. Okay, this is how it would have normally started when you see it. And each of these little boxes are results. Here's the title of the newspaper that's in the collection that has the term Henry Wallace in it, and you can see that highlighted here, Henry Wallace. It shows you the day and the date, Friday, January 6, 1911, and it's repeated down here. It shows you the city for where the Hall Index is published, and the page number. In this case, it's page 2. Go to the next one. It's Sioux Center News on Thursday, October 16, 1947, page 1. Now, if I wanted to see any individual page, all I need to do is click on this little link here. Hall Index will take me to this page right here in the image viewer. I'm not going to do that right now just because there's another tutorial for the image viewer, and I don't want to make this particular tutorial on the search results page that much longer. So you see how that works. You just click on those links and that'll take you to the page. Alright, now let's say we wanted to narrow down and drill down the results we have. We have 611, and that's more than we want to deal with. This is where the left side of the page comes into play. Let me go through what's here just so you'll understand it. I can search the archive again by clicking clear search. See this right here? If I click clear search, my results will show every collection, every page in the collection. I can go over to advanced search, and again there's a tutorial for the advanced search. If you haven't seen that, you should see that. And I can do something called retain current filters, and I'm going to cover that in a little bit. So if I wanted to search the archive again, I would enter my search terms up here. In this case, we've already done the search of Henry Wallace, or I could put in the first name and last name, and I can restrict it by year. Okay, so that's search the archive. Browse by title. I can select a specific title, and the More button basically brings up all of the titles that have Henry Wallace in it, so I can pick one if I like. You see, these are all links. Okay, or I can browse by year, and again there's a large list of these going from 1882 through 2013, so I could select any year that I want. In this case, let's select 1945. Okay, and as you can see, now there are 22 results. Basically, that says that for the term Henry Wallace, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 newspapers that have that term in it for the year 1945. Now, I can further drill down to a specific month if I like. Let's say I wanted newspapers only from March or from November. I can click on those. And there's only one result, but if there were more, I could actually select a day. In this case, there's only one. That would be the 29th. And as you can see, that is already the 29th. So, but if it had more days, say the 28th, 27th, 26th, I could actually select those and actually pick a specific day and date right from this left side. Okay? So that's how you drill down from a search that you've done from either the basic search on the home page or the advanced search screen. All right. Now let's clear this search because I want to show you something different. And this basically clears out all the years, all the titles, and the search term Henry Wallace. And as you can see, there's 597,000 results. That's basically 597,000 pages in the total collection. All right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to say I want to look at searches for the Rock Valley Bee. It's the only paper I want to look at. And I'm going to click on that. Okay. And there's 78,000 results there. And I'm only interested in 1945, which would have been the last year that Henry Wallace was vice president. And there's a method to my madness here, so stick with me here. I could drill down by month if I wish, and then by date, but I'm not going to do that. So what we have is we've got 289 results that has that from 1945 in the Rock Valley Bee. Now I want to do a search for Henry Wallace. And there's something that's very important here. I'm going to type in Henry Wallace in quotes. And I'm going to click this thing here that says retain current filter. See that little checkbox? I'm going to click that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that it's searching for Henry Wallace only in the Rock Valley Bee, only for 1945. If I fail to check that box, it would search the entire collection. I'm going to show you both ways here. Okay? So, let's go ahead and hit go up here. And it should show us the number of results for Henry Wallace in the Rock Valley Bee for 1945. And lo and behold, there are two of them. There's Henry Wallace, there's the Rock Valley Bee, and there's 1945. So there were two hits, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I want to clear the search. And I'm going to show you what happens when you fail to click Retain Current Filters. I'm going to pick the Rock Valley Bee again. There it is. And then I'm going to select 1945 down here. So I hit More under the Browse by Year, and here's 1945. I'm going to select that. There's our 289 results from before. And now I'm going to enter Henry Wallace. Okay. Now, if I clicked on Retain Current Filters, which is what I did before, we came up with two hits, correct? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to click it, just to show you what happens if you don't pay attention to that important checkbox when you're in the midst of drilling down. Okay? And here we go. We've got 611 results. See that? 1911, 1947, 1945. So if you do not retain current filters, and the filters were the fact that we selected the Rock Valley Bee and that we selected 1945. Those were the filters. If we fail to check that box, then whenever we do a search up in either of these two search boxes right here, we are not going to get it restricted to a specific title or a specific date. So this is very important, retain current filters. So if you ever do a search using the Search the Archive function on the search results page, make sure and pay attention to this box, because if you want to retain your filters, you need to check it. If you don't want to retain it and just search the whole collection, then you leave it unchecked. Okay, so that's the search results page. Again, you can search, you can browse, you can drill down, you can display all of your results. And in the results, each page has its own little box here. It shows you the text in the index that came from the OCR process. If you want to see the page, you actually click on this link here, and it shows you the day, date, and page number for the newspaper and the city and state for that publication. That's all there is to the search results page. Pay attention to this left side whenever you are doing drill downs and trying to home in on a specific article or set of articles, because it's very important that you get these right. Thank you for listening.